Hi there, and welcome to War Files, where I analyze the various war games to see what they have to offer. Today, we're analyzing without a doubt the biggest shooter that has come out to date, TitanFall, a breath of fresh air from the staleness the first-person shooter franchise has limited us to. TitanFall has proved to gamers everywhere that it is possible to innovate the genre, whilst providing new multiplayer experiences that everyone can enjoy for years to come. TitanFall's intricacy revolves around the marriage of pilots, titans, and a free-running system that keeps gameplay fresh. With that being said, let's take a look at the Titan. Titans come in three classes: Atlas, Strider, and Ogre. Each have their own unique core ability, as well as variations in speed and armor. The Atlas is the jack of all titans, and is the kind of titan that will get your plumbing done, by blowing it the fuck up, maintaining a good balance in durability, speed, and acceleration, with his damage core ability boosting overall damage output for a limited time, which makes him lean more towards the offensive side. Then there's the Ogre. If this guy starred in Shrek 2, 3, and 4, I probably would have enjoyed it more. Having a maxed out durability stat, combined with its shield core ability that boosts his body shield for a limited time, this guy puts every tank ever made to shame, though it does lack in overall speed and acceleration. In comparison, Strider looks pretty goddamn anorexic. As a result, he happens to be the fastest titan in the game, maxing his speed and acceleration for decreased durability. This, with his dash core ability that allows him to dash indefinitely for a few seconds, makes him able to outspeed Sonic any day. Or just blow him the fuck up if he can't. Each titan has access to a various assortment of primary weapons, each having their own niche and limitations. But there's one thing for sure, all will satisfy your insatiable desire to kill everything. The 40mm cannon is a slow rate of fire weapon that boasts good damage and accuracy, and can be used to close down on titans at a distance, though you may have trouble doing this to pilots as it requires a direct hit most of the time, though its slight explosive radius can be a little forgiving. Quad Rocket is a heavy duty launcher that can fire 4 rockets simultaneously in its primary form, and slow moving swirling rockets in its ultimate. Good for close quarters, as the high damage potential is limited by its poor accuracy. The XO-16 chain gun, God knows what that stands for, is a fully automatic ballistic weapon that is more than capable of taking out pilots, but may struggle a little bit in taking down titans at full health. Great for pressure though. The plasma railgun delivers a powerful pulse that can travel long distances to smite your foes as if you were a god. And you'll certainly feel like one with this bad boy, as the ability to indefinitely hold your charge allows you to literally vaporize pilots and blow up titans at will. However, as you charge, you are slowed down. The arc cannon, which looks nothing like the one in Killzone 3, is able to chain hit multiple opponents and charge up for an increased firepower. You do have the option to quickfire as well for less damage. And finally, the triple threat, which lives up to its name. I mean, if you had 3 life-size grenades bouncing towards you, you'd probably call it a triple threat too. Exploding upon armor impact and having some bouncing capabilities, which makes up for its pretty pathetic range, and can be used in tight areas or to bust the fuck out of a building. Each titan also has access to tactical abilities that change up gameplay so you can remain a fighting force on the battlefield, and look totally badass doing it. The Vortex shield is ripped straight out of the Matrix, stopping any bullets in its track, just to send them flying right back at them, though damage is dependent on how trigger happy your opponent is. I mean, if there's anything that will stop a titan from shooting you, it's this thing. Electric Smoke combines electricity with smoke somehow to disorient mechs and damage pilots. Great at getting rid of any assholes on your neck trying to shoot your robotic brain out, and can be used as a means of getting away or to rush in like the crazy son of a bitch you are. Oh, and remember when I said the Vortex shield is probably the only thing that will stop a titan from shooting you? I was wrong. So very wrong. The particle wall is built for that, able to completely block any projectiles heading your way, whilst allowing you to shoot through it yourself, though it won't save you from a fist punch. This is a bit more situational than the others, in my opinion, and is best saved for linear paths. Next up are your ordinance options, a variation of different rockets you can use in conjunction with your primary weapons, during reloading or to get out of tight situations. First up is the Rocket Salvo, which sets off a series of unguided missiles to wherever the hell you point it to. Not the greatest accuracy, but can be used to an effect on bunched up targets. Slaved Warhead is a little different in that it requires a lock-on before you fire it, but as a result is much more accurate. Clustered Missiles does exactly what it should, fires a single missile that implodes into a shower of smaller charges. While it does require a bit of initial precision, once you hit your target, you can sit back and watch the devastation. This can be used to take out riders on your back as well, by shooting the wall next to you so that the charges that come off it will kill the enemy pilot. Sure, you'll lose half your health, but at least you'll be rider free. And if you have problems fitting into society, why not go against it by locking onto everyone in the vicinity and blowing it the hell up? But use this wisely. Let's take a look now at the different tier kits you have in your arsenal, where you can pick one from each tier. Nuclear ejection is TitanFall's answer to COD's bullshit martyrdom, where your mech becomes a nuclear bomb upon ejection. This works well with Tier 2 Survivor, which prolongs the time it takes for your Titan to explode, so players will think twice before trying to punch you out of your mech. Speaking of which, Big Punch is another kit that increases the power and knockback of your melee attack, so now you can simulate Hugh Jackman in real steel, except you look much less like an idiot doing it. Core Extender extends the length of your core ability, and Auto Eject automatically ejects you as soon as your Titan enters the Doom state, whether you like it or not. Regen Booster, Tactical Reactor, and Fast Auto Loader increase the regeneration rate of your shield, tactical ability, and ordinance respectively, while your Core Acceleration and Dash Quick Charger increase the regen of your core ability and dash. And there you have it. Maybe now you have a slightly better idea of the game so you can wreak havoc in it. Or just teabag people, whatever. Subscribe so you can be updated when my pilot guide comes out. And leave a like, share, or favorite if you enjoyed the video. It really does help me out. Thank you, and good night.